Yo, what is up guys, Dimeo's back with a brand new video, and we're back on some more Call of Duty World War II. As you can probably tell, I finally got a brand new face cam. I managed to go to town today and I finally picked myself up a Logitech C920, and honestly, the quality looks way better than normal. Like, in case you guys didn't know, I wasn't actually previously recording face cam with a webcam. I was actually recording it with this thing, fucking iPad, I know, right? It wasn't really that practical. I had to find a place to put it, and it was kind of taking up a lot of space because this thing is fucking huge. And so I thought to myself that, hey, the quality on the iPad isn't even that great. I should probably invest in a webcam. So I did a little bit of research, and I heard that the C920 is basically the best webcam you can really get for a really good price. It was relatively expensive at €90, which is, I'd say, around $100. But hey, it's worth it. It's definitely going to make my videos a little bit better now that the quality of the face cam is better. So there's nothing really I have to improve on quality. Of course, if I had the money to do so, I would improve my quality even further. So now you can truly see how sexy I am. And also the angle is much better. Now you're actually looking at me from the front instead of from the side, kind of upwards. It was all over the place with the whole iPad thing. But it's okay. We don't have to live with that anymore. Now I've actually got a proper face cam. And there's actually a really good advantage to having a face cam. There's actually quite a few, but the main one that I'm thinking of is that now whenever I hit clips, I will actually have my face cam footage for when I hit that clip. So say if I hit an insane clip, you'd actually be able to see my face when I ended up reacting, which I'm really happy about, but it won't really help because I don't hit any clips. No, but in all seriousness, if I do hit a banger, I will actually have my face cam footage now. Because another advantage of me picking up a C920 is now I can actually record my blue snowball recording with the face cam recording at the same time. So that's really cool, which means that whenever I'm recording face cam, it's also going to record my voice. And if I don't want face cam, I could just simply wipe the footage, or if I don't want audio, I could simply wipe that, which I think is absolutely incredible. So now if I do end up hitting clips, you will see my face cam and my reaction and everything. Really, we just want as much of my face in there as possible, because I know that you guys get really wet when you see it. And while yeah, the camera was pretty pricey at €90, I mean, I got a €10 discount off my next purchase. That's definitely going to help. I mean, it might actually help because I'm going to pop back into that shop one of these days, and I'm actually going to see if I can pick up a pop filter. Because you guys may have noticed that previously in other videos, say for example, if I'm talking towards the microphone and I say something like a word that starts with like P or something, sometimes you can hear that little burst of air in my microphone. So I'm going to be investing in a pop filter just so that I can actually come closer to my microphone and you're not going to hear that big gust of air every single time I speak into it. And since I have €10 off my next purchase, I'll go back into the shop and see if they actually sell pop filters. I really hope they do, because if they don't, that's just going to be a huge bummer. That's €10 just gone down the drain. But of course, the quality doesn't mean anything if you guys aren't happy with it, so leave your opinions down in the comments. What do you think of the new face cam? I think it looks really nice. From what I'm seeing right now, the quality is just amazing. It's really fucking good. You would think that the more equipment you buy to upgrade your setup, it would kind of overcomplicate things and make things harder, but this face cam really just makes things easier. Alongside the fact that I can record my face cam with my voice audio as well, a huge advantage to that is now I don't have to run two separate programs for face cam and audio. I can just run one program, which is the Logitech program, which is great because having a program that doesn't really take up a lot of performance is a huge advantage to me. And it just seems easier when it comes to space as well. Like, my desk is more freed up because previously I had to set up my iPad in a specific place and that took up a lot of space, but now I just have this little tiny camera up here. Like, I thought this shit would get more difficult, but if anything, it actually just got a lot easier. I mean, hell, if I can make my job of making videos just a little bit easier, I think it's worth it. Also, one other thing that I want to invest in is like a light or something, because if you guys, like, I tried to mess around with the settings as much as possible, and I tried to like change the color correction settings of this and try and make it as good as I could possibly make it. But the lighting is still a little bit iffy, because look, over here it's really bright, and then over here it's like really dark. So one thing that I'm going to be looking for is just maybe some sort of white light that I could put on this side of the room that comes over towards my face. It's not the only thing that comes towards my face. Now, but in all seriousness, I think a white light kind of in this direction pointing towards me would be really good, because that's one thing I just can't fix right now. Like, this light that I have here, maybe if I tried putting it behind my monitor, maybe that would fix something. I don't exactly know. And also, I'm really sorry if I have a habit of looking over at my screen instead of the camera. It's just I'm always concerned about what I look like. I don't know, I'll try it for the next video. I'll try and take this light and maybe put it behind the camera or something, and maybe that'll kind of even out the light, because instead of it coming from one side, it'll kind of come from the back behind you guys, kind of like towards the back here. But I don't know, I'm just gonna have to see for myself, because this light isn't really even that great of a light. I mean, yeah, it's nice, it's a warm light, like say if I'm just sitting in my room doing my own thing, it's really nice, but when it comes to videos, this kind of orangey yellow kind of light kind of takes away from the video. So I don't really know, I'm gonna mess around with it a little bit. Of course, when I put this into Sony Vegas and end up editing it, I will add my own color correction on top of it and see what I could do with it. Either way, I can't exactly see it being any worse than the iPad quality, because at the end of the day, the webcam does have better colors and it also has a better resolution, so I'm just gonna be happy with it. There's no point in me trying to find flaws in the camera, because it's a good camera. I'm actually pretty sure it's the most popular webcam that most YouTubers use when they're doing face cam. Pretty sure Jev uses this webcam as well. It's really good. Anyway, enough about the camera. I also wanted to talk about the game a little bit. I actually came back to these contracts over here, the ones that really weren't that worth completing before the update. I mean, I was still doing them because, you know, it was still kind of worth it to me. It was really difficult to complete some of them, but I still tried my best. But one thing I noticed is when you go over to the Major Howard, to me anyway, it just seemed like the daily orders were more difficult to complete. Like, they have more specific things that you have to do. For example, kill 3 or more enemies with a single grenade in war. Like, that's a little bit more difficult. You also have to go in war, you have to run a grenade, which I don't. I run a stun. Finish a match with a 3-to-1 kill death ratio. Like, that's pretty difficult for me because a lot of the times I actually go negative as well. Get 250 kills on a winter map. Like, these seem a little bit more difficult, and that kind of scared me for a little bit because I was thinking to myself, like, are they trying to make the contracts more difficult so that it's harder for us to obtain supply drops? But then one thing I noticed today, actually, before recording this video, if you come over to the actual contracts page, they actually made these ones so much easier to complete and so much cheaper as well. Like, some of these that you can pick up, I know for a fact you can pick this one up, I'm pretty sure, for 100. Get 55 kills in team deathmatch. You have 1 hour to complete it, and it only costs 100 armory credits. Like, seriously, these things are worth going out and doing now. And they're not crap rewards. They don't just give you XP. Look, they give you actual supply drops. Like, it's incredible how good these things are now. So I got a little bit scared when I saw those daily orders because I saw that they were a little bit more difficult. I thought they were trying to make it more difficult to obtain supply drops, but no, they actually made it easier in one section anyway. And the thing with these is they're not dailies. You can complete them over and over and over again and just farm them over and over again. This guy just got an epic ice pick. How lucky is that? He got a heroic and the ice pick in one supply drop. Man, I'm sure he's chuffed. No, but I just wanted to touch on that really quickly. This game is actually getting better and better. Like, I seriously was looking forward to this update, and yes, they've done a lot of things right, but I was still on the fence, like with the weapons and stuff like that. But it looks like it's going really well. Like, it doesn't seem like anything is really more difficult, especially when it comes to obtaining supply drops, because I found it quite easy to get supply drops before. I thought that they were going to try and make it more difficult. No, if anything, they actually kind of made it easier. Even with the weapons that came out, like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Did Activision just suddenly change their agenda and just think like, oh, fuck money, let's just give supply drops away for free? As a business, I'm sure that that's not what they're thinking of. I know that they still want to make money at the end of the day, but I'm just wondering, like, why are they making this so easy for us? I'm a little bit suspicious, but I digress. Like, I would highly recommend you actually go and complete these challenges because they really do give you a lot, especially considering how easy they are. Like, look, some of these ones that I have to complete right now, get 13 headshots in any mode. I still have half an hour to complete that. That's easy, and you can do them over and over and over again and just keep farming these winter supply drops. Also, this one, complete 35 multiplayer matches. That's so easy, and you get an ice pick for it. Like, they're just giving out so much free shit, and honestly, I just think it's really incredible. I really wasn't expecting Sledgehammer to just go out of their way this much to really make the community happy. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. I'll have my last one run up across the screen. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out. I'm not even gonna lie, doing that outro while looking in that direction is just, it's so weird.